Hey guys, my name is Danish and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about this device right here, the LG G8X. I've been looking forward to this device from the moment it's launched, and I already have it unboxed and taken a lot of footage on this. So if you see a lot of fingerprints on this, that's because I've already taken the A-roll, so I can just play with it as much as I want right now. So let's get right into the video. So let me talk you through the specs of this device. So it has a Snapdragon 855 processor with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, a full HD display at 2340 by 1080 pixel resolution and running at 60 Hz as usual because no fast frame rates over here, a glass and aluminum sandwich, 3.5mm headphone jack, Type-C port, a dual SIM plus microSD hybrid slot, a dedicated Google Voice button, and dual firing speakers with one earpiece speaker and one bottom firing speaker, two rear cameras with a 12MP main sensor with optical image stabilization which can do 4K 60, and the 13MP ultra wide which can do 4K 30, and the behemoth of a 32MP selfie camera which can also do 4K 30. So that's going on through the build of this smartphone. And talking about the specs, it really looks like a flagship device, and it is, but it just gets a bit better here with this accessory. So this is the dual screen module that comes with the phone. So you have to just put it in, clip it in, unlock the phone, and with just one button both screens are alive. So two screens for the price of one flagship smartphone. And you might think this is not cheap and a costly feature to have, but surprisingly this phone costs 27,000 rupees brand new. That's directly into the OnePlus Nord territory. So I'll talk about the competition and the pros and cons in a bit, but just look at this device, dude. Two screens which you can use, you can be productive on. You can just like have YouTube on one side, you have Chrome on the other, or Chrome on one side and your notes on the other way if you're researching and writing down. Or you can have two side-by-side apps like Flipkart and Amazon and just compare prices directly instead of switching apps. You can have the camera app on one screen and the preview of the images that you've taken on the other screen. And the best feature that I've seen so far is the implementation of the gamepad. So this is where you open a game on the detachable screen and you open the game cap keyboard on the main screen, and you can just play this like a Nintendo DS or a Nintendo DS3 or whatever, which is a flip gaming console. If you don't really want the dual screen, you can just have the main phone and just enjoy it. And at 27,000 rupees, this is a flagship that even without the secondary screen you can have and use for a long time. Now talking about the pros and cons here, let's start out with the pros. So the number one pro is the dual displays. I can't stop talking about this device because I really wanted to buy this device when it came out, and I'm still stuck with my G6, but I don't have any faults with the G6, so I don't mind having that anymore. But one of my family members beat me to it and got the G8X for themselves, and now I'm jealous. Really, I would love to have this, and if I have the chance I would buy it and just keep the G6 as my secondary phone frankly. And did I tell you about the small 2-inch screen over here on the top? So cute. It's a black and white. It shows the time, the battery life, the date, and a few notification icons of any infinite notification that you get from your social media applications, which you can go check out mine in the description below. By the testing that I've done today and by the amount of recording that I've done, and I have done some serious amount of recording because the phone you're looking at, the G6, it's going to be reviewed soon, and I'm going to have that review in my channel up in a few weeks, so get subscribed to that. So the footage for that phone was shot on this phone, so you can just see the live demonstration in a couple of weeks and just tell me which phone is better for YouTube recording, and I'll see what I can do after I read your comments. You really can't beat the price for the say equivalent device is the OnePlus Nord, which you already know how I feel about, and even the Realme X3 Pro Super Zoom or whatever that is, this really beats it because premium materials, premium sensors, good processing on the video camera sensors, manual controls. You all know how much I love manual controls. And the only downside that I'm seeing on this device is the software support because it's a year old. I am on Android 9.0 currently on my LG G6, and it started out with Android 7.0. So I know that they can provide me 2 years of support. So this launched with Android 9 and it's already on Android 10. So it'll get Android 11, but Android 12 is a big ask and I don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, for 27,000 rupees, again reiterating the price. And during the Flipkart mega sale, it went all the way down to 20,000 rupees, which was a steal. If I knew that deal was going to happen, I would have just bought this phone without blinking and just have this as two smartphones that I could carry everywhere. So yeah, this is a fun device to have. So a few of the nitpicks that I've read online is the fingerprint sensor is not the best in terms of accuracy and the amounts of hits that it takes for someone to lock and unlock the device. But I haven't had that issue with the device I've been using, and I think it comes down to the way that you add your fingerprint to the device, which makes a huge difference. So your mileage may vary. To mine and other reviewers, there's a lot of mixed reactions about that. This recessed 3.5mm hole could have been a bit bigger because my Audio Technicas, which are right here, this jack doesn't fit in this, which is a kind of a bummer. And also this proprietary magnetic connector, which is really strong, and I love this connector, but in the end it's proprietary, and if you're using the case, you need to have that connector with you or you can't charge this device. And also you can see the thickness and the weight of this device might be a bit too much for a few of you, but if you want a dual screen phone which isn't too heavy, and you really have to go for the Samsung Fold, which is nearly 5 times more than this device. So weigh up your options and tell me what you want in the comments below. And also the software support is guaranteed for 2 years, but LG has a really slow way of releasing the software updates for all the regions. It takes the LG a long time to provide software updates, but if you have a bit of patience and you can work with the device, it's not a bad deal. You can just enjoy the device, and you don't always have to be on the latest Android version, but if you are on a stable version and you're getting security patches for a few months or another year or so, it's not bad. You can survive on that. You can just enjoy the phone as a media consumption, gaming, and even productivity. Another thing that I've seen with this device is the speakers are great, and it's always been good with LG with their boombox speakers and the sound tuning that they go through in this. And the G8X is no slouch in that as well, because it has been tuned by Meridian Audio, so you have a proper benchmark to gauge. Oh yes, the final point that I forgot to talk about, the amount of bloatware on the G8X is seriously not necessary, because I'll just read through here. You have Asphalt 9, you have bookings.com hotels website, the GH5 game, Modern Combat 5, Sniper Fury, an app called Whale, I don't know what that is, Facebook, Instagram. All this is unnecessary, but I know why LG went for this, because they get paid, frankly, and they can reduce the price of the device so they can push it to more consumers. But yeah, it's something that you have to clean up on your own and keep in mind. And I think that's it for this video, because I love this device and it's so much fun for me to enjoy, but I have to be unbiased and talk about all the pros and cons of the device. So let me know in the comments if I missed anything, if I'm being a hypocrite, or any comments and debate that you want to do with me. You can hit me up on my social media channels as well. You can get subscribed to the channel for more of my videos and hit the bell icon to get notifications on my videos. Give this video a like if you like it, dislike if you don't, and stay home, stay safe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.